Okay, and here's our finished helicopter with all our wiring. As you see, I put the ESC up here, and what I did was I ran the ESC wire on the inside of the frame up into the receiver here, as you can see. All the servo wires, what you want to do is you want to make sure these servo wires do not drop down into the main gear. So you want to make sure they're captured tight enough so that that does not happen. So I ran all these up and I put tie wraps on the inside of the frame, and the servo wires come down on the inside and then down to the receiver. Now again, anywhere you have a wire crossing over a frame member, make sure again that you filed and rounded the edge of that frame so that it doesn't slice through the wire. And this is how we mounted our motor. So we have our motor coming on the inside up, and I put the ESC up top as I talked about before. And again, here where the wires could chafe on the frame, I rounded the edge of the frame so they couldn't be cut. I mounted the gyro underneath. As you see, the gyro's underneath, and I used double-sided tape on the block and a strap here just to make sure it doesn't come loose. Here's our tail servo all set up, and so basically that's the finished bird. Now, one thing I want to go over on setup of the helicopter, on this particular helicopter, because unlike the aligned tail, these tail blades are controlled at the trailing edge instead of the leading edge. Now, when you rotate the head, the tail blades should rotate up into the downwash from the main rotor. So you want to make sure you have rotation right. And again, since these are trailing edge control, it works a little different. Right rudder moves the pitch slider toward the hub. Okay? So that will change the blades in a direction to move the nose to the right and the tail to the left. Okay? So your nose will be going to the right. Obviously left, the rudder moves the pitch slider to the tail case. Same thing with the gyro. To compensate, it's going to be backwards from the align. So if I center the stick and I go left on the tail, you will see that it moved the hub in the direction that I moved the tail. On the aligned tail, when you move the hub this direction, the slider goes that direction. But on this one, it will follow the direction you move. This is because, again, the blades are trailing edge. So it's important you get the tail set up right and moving in the right direction. Okay, so basically that's it. This is the setup helicopter. We've got all our wiring done. We've made sure we don't have any chafage. As you can see, our collective works great. We took out CCPM interactions in a previous segment. And basically, this thing is ready to go fly.